Hello again, YouTubers. This time, this is a beer that probably needs no introduction for you fellow Maritimers. This one is Moosehead. This is their lager. Yeah, this beer comes from St. John, New Brunswick, a place I call home. It was brewed here, proudly independent, and it actually says fiercely independent on the cans now. They used to say proudly. And it's union made. Actually, they just came out of a strike earlier this year, about in March. Yeah, it's one of the favorites around here. If you don't like Alpine, then yeah, you probably like Moosehead around here. It's available in cans, bottles, flats, different shapes and sizes of cans and stuff. Yeah, it's very popular and available on tap just about everywhere here. It is Moosehead's flagship beer. This one here isn't the original beer. Their original beer was their Pale Ale, which I think I've got a bottle here, which looks like this. Of course, I already reviewed that one and posted it. In St. John, we typically refer these two as Moose Red and Moose Green. The green one being the lager. Normally, the Moosehead lager comes in a green bottle, which I don't know if anybody's told Moosehead, but it doesn't last very long in the shipping process. The further away it gets from the sewers, the worse it tastes. This one here, though, I picked it up today. It's a fresh can. About to see how good these are. Yeah. It says Canada's oldest independent brewery, founded in 1867, same year that Canada was confederated. If you don't know already, the family that owns the Moosehead Brewery, the Olins, started this business in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Susanna Olin was the founder. Her family owned the company, and still owns the company. During the time of the Halifax explosion, they moved up to St. John, New Brunswick, which is where their present-day brewery is. Yeah, they didn't always, of course, brew this one. I think their oldest brew they have is the Pale Ale, and that one is the original Moosehead. This one is their Moosehead Lager. Let's give it a 4. I apologize for all the history lessons I give when I do these beer reviews. If you want me to shut up, just let me know.
Shut up.
Thank you. I've been told. This one, it has started off with 2 fingers of head, starting to die off into one. The bubbles are somewhat medium, coarse. You're going down slowly and taking a pillowy appearance as they die off. Body of the beer looks almost to be like a golden color. It's darker than some other lagers, like it's darker than their Alpine, which actually kind of impresses me. Yeah. Carbonation's about the same. It's got like almost a Sprite soda pop appearance as far as the carbonation goes, but I'm not going to hold that against it. It actually looks quite nice. Very well carbonated beer. Let's give it a sniff. Smell wise, it's got like almost like a toasted grain smell mixed in with like English style hops. It's got like almost like a copper coin metallic kind of smell. But it's not bad. Not right home though, but it's not bad. It smells decent. It's not really absolutely fantastic, but yeah, it's manageable. Let's give it a taste. Smooth and appealing with a pale maltiness off the tip of the tongue. The bitterness comes at the back of the tongue, mid to back of the tongue. A very mild copper coin bitterness as it goes down the throat. I'm almost picking up some sweetness and toffee notes in the back. It's not bad. The taste isn't overly pronounced. You come to expect that for something that's over that mass produced. I will say again that most people, when they open up a bottle or crack open a bottle, they get this skunk fart kind of smell. That doesn't happen so much, well, A, with the cans, and B, if you get it fresh from the area it's brewed. It actually comes off as a decent tasting beer. Problem is, it doesn't keep very well in those green bottles. But you're not getting any of that here. That does not smell anything close to skunky. The body on it's a little heavier. It's still light. I would call it a medium body. The carbonation gives it a creamy appearance, but it's not overly fizzy, and it's not overly like enough cream to make you sick. There's some watery aspects to it, but all in all, it's a pretty good tasting beer. But at the same time, it's not absolutely like a fantastic beer or one I would call one of my favorites. I will say it's better than I expected it. But at the end of the day, it's just a lager, a macro. A lot of people actually call this a macro, but it's one of the largest. You could almost consider it one of the largest micros, and it's considered a craft brew in some provinces. As far as I know, it's available across country, in some places in the States, but yeah, it's not bad. What am I gonna give this for a rating? I'd have to give it like a 3.3 out of 5. I can't honestly give it much more than that, although I almost want to. It's not bad. I like it, but it's not something that's going to become one of my main staples in the fridge. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Peace.